Hello, my loves. This is your girl, Conjure Priestess here. First and foremost, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you all for subscribing, for emailing me, and for contacting me on my website, which is Conjure Priestess. I definitely appreciate the love. I definitely appreciate the messages you guys have sent me to, get in touch with me so we can do your readings, your personal readings, and so that I can also help you guys as far as giving consulting information. I do consultations. I do consult with individuals regarding what's going on in their life spiritually. So even if there's no work on my end, I will schedule a consultation with you, and the prices are on my website. So I wanted to do this video today regarding soul contracts because I get a lot of people when I'm doing their personal readings that have a lot of information coming up, karmic ties, past life information, and things regarding soul contracts. Since we are in Mercury retrograde right now, a lot of our agreements are kind of out of whack. It's not a good time to sign a contract or to fulfill anything major, according to, just different cosmic energy. So I wanted to check with some of the information that's written within your soul contract before you incarnated as the person that you are right now, so that you can see if you're on path or off path, or so that it can help make sense as far as why certain things are happening, certain events are taking place in your life, certain situations keep repeating themselves over and over and over, because there's a lesson that you have to learn. It's written in your contract. Certain things do exist. Sometimes once you get the lesson, you can move on to the next phase of the contract, or the next phase of your life, as we're calling it here, and you can go ahead and fulfill other things. Now, there may still be karmic debt. There may still be other clauses that are hidden and unknown, truths to be revealed, but at least you're walking in your, I'm hearing the word manifest destiny. You're walking in your truth, and you know what power you have over certain things and what things are going to always elude you because of the contract that you agreed to and signed up for before you incarnated as the being that you are. Now, do I feel like things can be amended as far as soul contracts are concerned? Absolutely. But there are some lessons that you are meant to experience, and you want to know, why is this happening? So I have an awesome spread of cards that are going to help me, some oracle messages, some different other cards that I've picked up that are going to be perfect. Thank you so much to my beautiful spouse for picking up this new deck I have. I don't even know the name of it, but it's hands down one of the best oracle decks that I've ever worked with in my life. So all of that being said, I'm going to jump right in. I do have personal readings available for this week. I was booked all last week. I am back up and running on the personal side of things. But yes, guys, I am a Reiki healer as well, and I do have a full-time job. So I'm on vacation this week, and this is the perfect time to get some videos out and to get some readings done for you all. All right, so I do have 3 pals. So my first pal is going to be using this deck. Sorry about the nail if that drives you all crazy. I'm the same way. So all I can do is apologize. It just popped off on me unexpectedly, but yeah. So I'll try to keep my finger as hidden as possible, just because I know certain things will irk your nerve. So we just want to see if this deck resonates with you. And I always like to pop in a crystal just to kind of make sure the deck is charged up, and to see if this resonates with you a little more. Some people can resonate more with trying to pick a stone versus picking a deck. So we're going to do this deck and this stone. Okay. So that's deck number 1. Then we're going to do this deck. And then I'm going to, again, sorry about the nail, guys. And I'm going to use this beautiful stone to go with it. I really feel like this is a very, very soft, pleasant stone. This deck is really, really quiet, but it speaks volumes. It doesn't have a lot of symbolism on it. So these two go together and they resonate with me. All right. So also, if you all are a fan of the Day of the Dead, as I am, Sugar Skulls, here's another deck. Okay. So yeah, so this, I'm using pyrite to energize this deck. If you're to this stone, then this is going to be the pile for you. All right, and I will throw in some extra content just to give you guys more insight. But first and foremost, I want you all to focus on the deck that you chose, and then I'll jump into the reading. All right. So when it comes to love, pal number one, a lot of you have entered into a soul contract with several energies. I'm picking up as I'm shuffling, and right off the bat, I can tell you that I do feel that you have entered into a soul contract to learn lessons with certain signs, certain energies that may be at play in your life. But one of the main messages is to learn forgiveness, and to learn how to use your free will. So I'm feeling like some of you may be boxed in or trapped by the ideas of society, of other people that come into your life, your parents, your family, your coworkers, your classmates, your friends. You may feel like you have to be a part of whatever opinion. I'm hearing the word status quo. And I'm also hearing not being able to think for yourself. So that's one of the things that you have incarnated to learn, and one of the lessons that was meant for you to learn in love in your soul contract agreement. So you do have to learn how to use your free will, and not feel like whatever someone else wants to do or someone else says you should do is the law for your life. So the energies you may be involved with would be Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, and possibly a Taurus energy that you may be constantly encountering on your journey in love, teaching you lessons. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so there is a heavy fire sign energy. There are lessons that you have to learn about forgiveness. I think some of us secretly forgive, but we don't um, know how to express that to someone. We may still, in this pile, turn our shoulders to them and harbor and punish the person. I'm feeling like harbor negative thoughts, even though we've made a decision to forgive. So forgiveness ultimately is going to have to be something that you master in order to fulfill your soul contract. There is a huge lesson centered around forgiveness. You're going to have to learn to let go. Okay. So the victim and blaming of other people is going to have to be mastered, so that you can move forward. Because you keep getting stuck in a cycle because you're not mastering the art of letting go and moving forward. Okay. So you could also be an air sign energy, or have a lot of air energy in your chart. You're meant to be very lucky in love, but there's always something that happens where a secret is revealed to you or someone lets you down, and you're wearing this mask that you're okay and you forgive them, but you really don't let it go. And that is one of the things that's going to have to be mastered for you, to get that lesson and move past it and attract greatness in love and manifest your heart's desires. Spirit is saying, remember your vision that you agreed to before incarnating, and you're going to also have to make the right connections in the people that you meet on your path. These people are going to be detrimental to your spiritual growth. Okay. Um, okay, yeah, so it's talking again about unconventional ways. What you believe, what you think, what you want to do may be totally different from the norm in your circle, in your family, or whatever group that you're a part of, school, job, your neighborhood. So, everybody else may have a red door and you may want a green door, but you get a red door because everyone else has one. Spirit is saying that a part of your soul contract is to learn to be yourself, and to listen to a higher calling. You have a lot of ideas that may contradict other people's ideas, but you need to get your ideas going and to walk in your truth, because you could be empowering someone else once you do that. So, and I also feel like, let's see. So that's just one aspect of the contract that you entered into. Let's see what else we have going on here. Okay. So, again, I did mention earlier free will being evolved. Let's see. In your life. And okay, so you need to let go of judgment. Same thing that I was saying earlier. Spirit is encouraging you that that's one of the lessons that is meant for you to learn in your life. Again, you do have free will to make your own decisions. Of course, you want to meditate on the decisions that you make, but using your free will, speaking your mind, will help you to not feel stuck and disappointed, because you have other people who influence your world. Some of you, this could be a mother figure or some kind of karmic partner, that you have been dealing with. That could be a fire sign. And I feel like it's the strong female energy that's influencing this, that I'm picking up on. But I do feel like, yeah, I do feel like this individual, or the person could constantly repeat themselves in other people. You may meet people that remind you of, that person on a soul level, because you've entered into a contract to always have this same energy when dealing with a soulmate, whether they're a parent, a friend, a lover. But because this reading is focused on what's in your soul contract as it relates to love, I do feel like you keep attracting the same energy because you're not exercising your free will. And you're going to keep feeling disappointed until you decide to conquer that. And you will be victorious, okay? After you work on these lessons. So far it's been forgiveness. Why did I say forgiveness? Forgiveness and free will, speaking your mind. Okay. So Spirit is just saying to take action to steer your life back on course, because this is a part again of your soul contract. Okay. So you need to work on your communication. Always protect yourself when it comes to dealing with certain people. Make sure that you stop and say, hey, why is this person acting this way to me? What am I putting out there energetically? How am I vibrating? But I do feel like moving forward, once you conquer these lessons, then you can move to the next phase of your life in love. Okay. And I'm hearing surrender and be open. So what will working on this, working on this, we want to know, working on these soul contracted agreements, how you can see like an almost immediate improvement in your life, in what areas. So it's going to put an end to, it's going to bring in growth, change. It's going to put an end to a cycle that you've been repeating over and over and over. You have a lot of competition in situations where you attract third-party relationships, possibly on your end or the end of the person that you're dealing with. So you're going to learn to love yourself and let go of things that people put you through. This is going to bring happiness, joy, expansion, and love into your life like you've never experienced before. I'm hearing Spirit say. So with that being said, I'll end your reading here because Those are just a few things that you need to work on, but they're repeating themselves even when I'm using my oracle cards. So we know that that's the focus. So again, if you need a personal reading, if you would like to get a personal past life reading, I do those as well. I am a medium, so I can connect you with ancestors and your higher self, your past life, find out what's going on in your current relationships as well. All right, thank you. All right. Thank you so much, pal number 2. This is your pal again. And this is the Bad Bitches Tarot. I really like this deck a whole lot. So I'm feeling a lot of fire and air. Some of you could be attracting a lot of energy from Aquarius, Aries, Capricorns, Geminis as well. Pull some oracles first. But right away, I'm feeling like you all, I'm hearing project. The way that you project yourself is coming off as very sexual. So you could attract a lot of fiery sexual relationships where there's a lot of electricity, a lot of quick, fast, jumping in and going for it kind of energy going on. A lot of moving fast, dreaming, illusions. I'm seeing people sending pictures, naked pictures, videoing themselves, sending pictures, like a very heavy Venus energy in the different individuals that you may deal with. Again, I'm seeing a lot of Gemini energy, Libra energy, just air, and a lot of fire and passion, okay? I'm seeing a lot of mask energy as well. I want to pull some oracle cards. So one thing I can say is in your soul contract is to learn patience, to move a little bit slower with things, and to not move so fast and just kind of burn and crash is what I'm hearing. Yeah, to use your intuition and connect with a higher source so that you can move at a pace that is going to be, I'm hearing cata cataclysmic, like something's crash and burn so fast with you that you'll feel like one day you're building with someone and just out of nowhere it just crashes and burns. And yeah, you have a spirit guide that is with you that is trying to increase your intuition, I'm hearing. Yeah. Because there's a lot of heartbreak in love. You know, there's a lot of heartbreak in love when you try to give to yourself. So you're going to learn to come out of that heartbreak once you satisfy that part of your contract that talks about patience. Okay. Why is, let's see here. So a lot of people who may have gotten this, who may have gravitated towards this pal, feel like things, your world can kind of get turned upside down with dealing with people. They're kind of in and out of your life. And it could be a lot of sexuality involved. And you could just, you know, kind of have this electricity with people. I keep hearing those words, so I'm saying them again, just so that we can make sure that they resonate. Let's see. Why is this? And it could kind of affect your, one thing I feel like you're grounded in is finances, whoever picked this deck. So you try not to let it affect your finances, or you feel like love could affect your finances, so you don't want to get into a situation where that happens. So you just kind of keep it basic on a sexual level, okay? And if that hasn't been the case for you, you are going to open up sexually because there could be a blockage there around not having the balance that is necessary in that area. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you don't know how to categorize things when it comes to love versus sex. So that's going to be a huge lesson for you, and balancing your career with that as well. You may have encountered in this pal a lot of third party situations, a lot of things that you have to, a lot of relationships that you have to sneak and have, and you may feel stuck by that. And that's something that I'm showing, that it's a cosmic karmic cycle that you keep repeating. Right when I said that, I did see 444 on the clock. So you're going to have to connect with the goddess energy inside of you for females. And for males, you're going to have to connect with your inner God energy, your higher self. You're going to have to acknowledge and validate the new energies and opportunities that are coming towards you and around you. It's going to be connecting with your higher self to get out of that karmic cycle, and so that you don't continue to feel stuck every time you start a new relationship. If you're dealing with people that are unavailable emotionally, or they're already in a relationship, then that is what's being mirrored to you. If you're constantly going back to people from your past and daydreaming about things that didn't happen, people that didn't make you feel so good, you're going to have to face that part of yourself. The illusion is going to have to be, you're going to have to get out of the illusions and the dreams, and to get away from disappointment and not allowing yourself to go through that, or to be put in that situation, I'm hearing. So it's all about the way that you project yourself. A lot of you are very external when it comes to connections. You look at looks, beauty, you know, that's the kind of thing that makes you happy. That's the electricity that you experience makes you happy. But there's no solid foundations there. You can end up cutting people off quick. They can end up ending out of your life. There can be a lot of gossip and drama around this, because it's electric. So once you use your intuition, I do feel relief will come from that, in the form of stability, because you're dealing with a lot of people who wear fake masks, I'm feeling, or you're masking your feelings. Again, another aspect of your contract. And I do hear reflection coming up. You're trying to reflect these days more, so that's going to be detrimental. I'm going to see how this, knowing this and changing the way you do things, is going to improve your life. Okay, abundance. You're no longer going to feel codependent in relationships, and your abandonment issues are going to be explained to you a little bit more once you address some of these issues. That'll help you feel like you're not always having to chase someone and break up quick, even though you really do want to be with them. You might cut it off because you're afraid to emotionally invest. This is going to help you manifest what you want on a deeper level. I do feel like you're going to learn how to actually move on from things. I'm hearing that you get so stuck. I keep hearing the word stuck. And you're going to express yourself a lot more and let others know what you really feel. Oh, I have a card that came out. Yeah, because I feel like you don't accept love and let love in. Okay. Yeah, because I keep getting the Ace of Cups in reverse. And it was like trumping things, sexuality prominent, but I do feel like you're going to be more in charge of your emotions, so that you can move forward with things, versus, oh, and then look at what happens. You have a twin flame union that comes in at that point. Okay. Yeah, so you're going to break free. No more sneaking around doing things in third party relationships. No more not being able to give your cup of love, or to express your feelings and your interests. I keep hearing beauty, and I keep hearing partnerships. This is going to help balance. Oh yeah, because I keep feeling Libra energy. This is going to help bring balance to you. And your relationships, patience is going to teach you that your relationships, even if you feel an immediate connection and electricity to someone, that you don't have to move so fast. And I have the Ten of Cups as the ultimate outcome for you. Once you apply these things, let your guard down a little bit. And yeah, just your inner child. No more anxiety and stress around love, I'm hearing. Your inner child. Okay. So hopefully this was helpful to you all. And I do tend to go a little bit into this in depth when it comes to my personal readings. So we can, look into that as well if you guys are interested. Again, conjurepriestess.com on Instagram, and that is the name of my website as well. Pile number 2, I definitely hope that this was helpful for you and insightful. Thank you. Okay, pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. I feel like you all have a lot to express, but you keep a lot bottled up. You could attract a lot of Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Leos. I feel like you're very shy, or you're very bottled up. You like to keep your ideas to yourself. Spirit is saying that you have to learn to get out of your own head, get things out there, and to, move forward. And not speaking your mind is keeping you trapped in darkness. This person has a knife in their throat. They're not speaking their mind. And then they're in darkness. The sun is in reverse. So, yeah, I do feel like, and even my 4 of Wands, which is the celebration card, is in reverse as well. You're holding yourself back. So what's in your soul contract is inner reflection, to focus on bettering yourself, so that you're more connected to others. Yeah. So there could be a issue with a mother figure that was meant to not be right, or any female wife, um, sister, boss that you're dealing with, that this was meant to happen so that you could learn these things, these higher level messages and lessons. Okay. Justice, again, I'm feeling a strong Libra energy. Um, so reflecting, you're going to have to learn to practice gratitude, to say I'm sorry, and to speak your mind and your thoughts on situations. Um, yeah, I do feel like that is one of the things holding you back, not speaking up, or speaking, putting your foot in your mouth when you do speak. Okay, so it's definitely going to be centered around communication and messages that you're projecting to people, being closed, being hidden. Your true thoughts and your innermost feelings are hidden, I feel. You need to focus on um, your intentions, making sure that you have pure intentions. Yeah, because if you feel like you don't love someone, if you feel like you don't love someone, or you don't want a relationship with someone, or you don't like something someone is doing, you will try to manipulate the situation by not saying what your true intentions are. Or see that this is the Page of Swords. See how that person is writing something. They're supposed to be communicating effectively, getting their point across, but they're not. It's in the reverse. So you're not, this is affecting your love life, because it's almost like you're coming off as manipulative, or a liar. And I'm just saying what Spirit is telling me to say. Or you are telling some white lies because you don't want to talk about your real true feelings and emotions. So your intentions are coming off as not being pure. This is one of the lessons that you need to learn. It's a part of your soul contracted agreement. Um, so you need to go within to make sure that the path you're on is the right path, so that you can take all the correct plans of action to correct it, to get back on track, to move forward. Let's see what else with intentions is standing out. A lot came out. Okay, so yeah. So for example, if you have 7 people that want to date you, You may tell all 7 of them that you are single, that you're not talking to anybody else, that you're available, that you're free, that you love them, that you want to be with them. But it's deceptive, is what I'm feeling. Or that could be what you're attracting from other people. Yeah, the communication is just all the way off. 8 of Wands in reverse. You're not communicating effectively your true intentions. Once you do this, it's going to get you out of the anxiety and stress, or you're going to stop causing that to happen in other people's lives. Because right now, you're not working on communicating effectively, okay? And even if you juggle and have a lot of people all the time, just say, hey, these are my intentions for you. Hopefully we get to that level. If not, we don't. But I'm doing this in the meantime. I'm doing me. I'm meeting other people. Just keep your intentions pure versus always having hidden agendas is what I'm hearing. Ultimate Ultimately you're going to need to work on that healing. So you're going to work on intentions, self-reflection, and healing. And a positive transformation on a soul level will happen once you do that, because I'm showing right now you're going to go from the 5 of Swords. See how that couple is facing opposition in their relationship, because those swords also represent communication. You're going to go from the heartbreak, backstabbing, and hurting other people's feelings, or having it done to yourself, to overall the Lovers. The twin flame energy that you're trying to manifest and bring into your life can come in. Things can flow a lot better because there won't be any blocks. This is a journey that you signed up for. I'm hearing some of you feel like you're innocent when it comes to the way things are done. It's the other person's fault, but that's not the case, I'm feeling from Spirit, because again, it's a part of your soul contract. This may happen for you in friendships as well. A lot of you are going to have to cleanse yourself and compress, I'm hearing, the way that you used to do things. Take the courage to say what you really feel versus holding it back. Okay. So overall, once you master this, once you put yourself in a different position, thinking on a higher level, getting aligned with your soul purpose, you will find out that this cycle is going to come to a completion, because it is time to heal. You're going to notice sudden changes and a huge transformation in your love life. You're going to attract unconditional love, self love, and you're going to also reflect that out into the universe. That's the message that you're going to be sending out. So you're going to vibrate love. You're going to also learn how to, be more attractive and look at others as more attractive, because you're going to put things in perspective. Your intentions are going to be set, and it's going to keep you able to move on from things that don't serve you, to close out cycles that have been open unnecessarily. It's just going to be overall positive change and transformation, I keep hearing. Okay. This can help you too. I'm feeling like some people you need to put in a friend zone sometimes, but you don't. Um, you make it seem like you make it seem like yeah, you make it seem like it's a marriage, or it's like, okay, we need to promise each other. See how he's like making that promise, or he has his hands up like, I swear I'm going to do this. I swear I'm going to do that. I promise you, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to be with you. We're going to be in a relationship. We're going to be committed. But that's not how you feel. And sometimes you're not saying that. So you're giving people mixed signals, sending off um, these vibes that you are available. And in different situations, I feel like you get stuck. Okay. And you leave situations and you come back to them. You know that they don't serve you emotionally. So you get in the boat and you leave, get in the car and you leave, and then you come back. You get stuck in these situations. Okay. Um, yeah, you get stuck and you're trying to learn how to come out of that. So I feel like once you balance yourself, balance your emotions, and get on track with your cosmic destiny and purpose, then you will see better outcomes. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Yeah, you have to learn to, okay, so let me break this down. You have to learn to balance the scales. I have Justice card on the bottom of the deck, and then I have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, both in reverse. So you hang on to situations too long that you need to make a choice about, and you need to learn to cut things off that no longer serve you, and quit juggling things and telling people you're available when you're not. So that's going to help balance your own energy, because it's almost like I'm hearing clearing clutter. And it's not just clutter around the house like clothes and shoes and unnecessary knickknacks on the shelf. It's other people's energy hanging around you too long that is causing a mental clutter. Okay? All right. Pile number 3. Hey loves, this is Zero Conjure Priestess. Thank you so much for picking a pal earlier and stopping by and reading the content of the channel and listening to the things that I had to say. So I wanted to do a quick little bonus so that those of you who are watching this video can get some more insight. One more thing that's written in your soul contract as a collective that you need to focus on, even this week, something that you can get started on so that you can heal. So I feel like I'm hearing and seeing someone looking in the mirror, and I'm hearing Michael Jackson's song, Man in the Mirror. So it's going to start on some internal reflections, okay? And taking the mask off so that you can heal yourself, heal your relationships with others. This is going to help you in matters of love. So I have healing, looking at the man in the mirror, reflecting on situations, sending messages if you need to say, I'm sorry. Even if you just text a person, hey, thought about some things that happened between us back in the day, just wanted to say I'm sorry. So hopefully you can view me in a better way. Even though this chapter is over, dead, done, just wanted to get it off my chest. Hope you're having a great day. So this is going to positively transform you on a soul level. This is soul level healing, soul level reflection, soul level forgiveness, soul level self-love, and soul level reflection of the person that you came to this planet to be. Okay? Yeah, so you are divinely created. This is going to cause a huge shift in the way that things manifest for you. So keep holding that faith. And yeah, that's just a bonus I wanted to throw in, because a lot of us have, crossed each other's paths because we have similar things in our contract. So, those of you under the sound of my voice may have, similar soul contracts to me, for example. And so we can learn from each other and grow and encourage one another. So that's what I'm here to do. Again, I'm getting all the same messages, so I will wrap it up. The same messages that came in each individual group. So yeah, so this is going to bring about love, quick, sudden changes. And then I also have a card here where it's talking about the mirror. So, and it may be reversed because I'm using my iMac and it changes the way things reflect. But it says here, mirroring each other reflects. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection, and self-image. So what you're putting out there is vibrating back to you, and it could be making you feel a certain type of way, but it's your own energy coming back. That's what people mean when they talk about chickens coming home to roost, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. I never looked at it that way before, but that is the message, okay? So, Spirit, thank you so much for stopping by and showing up today so that we could get some clarification. I really hope and pray that this message finds you in a place of being receptive. As you guys know, I am off this week, and I do have readings available. I can do soul level readings, past life readings, current energy readings, 2020 readings, career, love, whatever category you're looking for. And I'm here for you all. Thank you so much. Peace and namaste.